कंदर्प अगणित अमित छवि नवनील नीरद सुंदरम पटपीतमानहु तडित रुचि शुचि नौमि जनक सुतावरम श्रीराम 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 श्रीराम।
कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पता न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनम्। ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं। भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुस्मृतः। विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पगः। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 श्री कृष्ण, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा, नारायण वासुदेवा, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा, वासुदेवा वासुदेवा, वासुदेवा वासुदेवा, वासुदेवा वासुदेवा, वासुदेवा वासुदेवा, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव वासुदेव बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महान। श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज। हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम। We will have the question answer session today after many months. So if you have any question, you may have written already. If you have no question, please listen to others' question, because others' question is also our question somewhere. Question number 1. Pujya Swami Ji, please may you share the practical definition of ahimsa in context of one swadharma, samanya dharma and apad dharma. See, any value is based on the swarup of Brahman only. If you see in 16th chapter, Devi Sampat is mentioned by Bhagavan Krishna. Abhayam sattva samshuddhi jnana yoga vivasthiti dhanam dhamascha yajnascha swadhyayasta parjavam ahimsa. So that means that swarup of Brahman should express as swabhav of Jiva. Swarup is of oneness. Oneness. When Swarup expresses as my nature, as my vyavhar and expression, then our life becomes simple. Brahman is Purna. Emotionally also I feel I am full, and therefore I have hardly any expectation. Brahman tolerates all. Anything Brahman tolerates, and that has become my swabhav. That I also. Tolerating means what I have understood the meaning of tolerating. In front of my infinite joy and nature, outer discomfort or situations are very small. It's not a compulsive silence of the body or the speech, but is reveling in the silence of the soul rather than the noise of the world. That is the tolerance. As if somebody has already $1 billion and other was not giving you $10. He gave 10 to everybody and he did not give you $10. So you don't feel bad. Or he snatched $20 from you, or $1,000 for you, or $10,000 from you. So as if it doesn't, you will tolerate as if nothing has happened. Similarly, when you revel in your nature, then as if nothing has happened. Outside world is ineffective because it is too small in front of my own nature of fulfillment or nature of my completeness. So please understand, Brahma Swarup should express as Jeev Swabhav. Then only that will be making our life simpler. Now the question of ahimsa has come. Very misquoted word. Please understand the meaning of that. It's very important because ahimsa paramo dharma. One is Tattvik Ahimsa, other is Bhavnatmak Ahimsa, third is Vachik Ahimsa, fourth is Sharirik Ahimsa. One is essential Ahimsa, that because I am the self, therefore I cannot hurt anybody because you are me only. It is of the nature of knowledge, that I alone am him. That is called Tattvik Ahimsa. It is of nature of realization. It is not of the nature of emotion or action. It's of the nature of realization. Where what I said, the value must be based on the nature of Brahman. So that's called Tattvik Ahimsa. Because other than Brahman, nothing else is, other than God, nothing else is. So how can the God hurt God? Hurting comes only when there is a Bhed Buddhi. Second was Bhavnatmak Ahimsa, emotional non-violence. The emotional non-violence is difficult. Because if Tattvik is not there, supposing you don't know, then at least emotionally, mentally I don't see you as different from me. You are a part of the Virat. So you cannot do something physically, so you may curse mentally or you have sidelined mentally. Mentally you think he is not mine, mentally you think he is bad, mentally Bhed Buddhi, what I call it. His success is not my joy, his failure is my joy. This is called emotional non-violence is not there. Bhed Buddhi is there, then mentally also when you think of that person, any person's thought will not give you sorrow and anger. When somebody's thought gives you anger or why he is ahead, or jealousy, or what is it called, sorrow, then it means there is some kind of emotional ahimsa or bad will is there for him. So it means that you have excluded him from your eye. And when you exclude something or someone from your eye, his remembrance will be more. And hurting remembrance will be. It's not a sweet remembrance, not sweet memories. If somebody is in your eye, then it is your healthy relation. You remember some part of the body if it is painful. If your head is not paining, you don't remember. You remember the head when it is paining. You remember your knees when it is paining. You remember your shoulders when it is paining. So when it is not paining, it is a healthy shoulder, healthy stomach. Healthy stomach. Healthy stomach is different, and D-shaped stomach is different. That is a D-shaped stomach. That is another stomach. That is not healthy. Only storage is high. So my point is, emotionally if somebody practices ahimsa, it will be easy for him to realize the ahimsa at a tattvik level, because nobody's thought bothers me, nobody's success makes me sad, nobody's failure makes me happy. So it is emotionally I have got a very beautiful personality. If I could not succeed, never mind, he could succeed. If I failed, at least he. If I could not get the credit, at least he got it. I am happy because Bhagwan Ram was like that. He said, if I could not get kingdom, at least Bharat could get. I am very happy. Bharat pran priya pavai Raju. Let Bharat, who is dear to me like my pran, he should get the kingdom. That is called emotional beauty. And such people alone can live with you who have identification with your joy. If you don't have identification with your joy, then you will feel that he doesn't bother for my joy or sorrow. I am living with the alien. I am not living with somebody. He has come from Mars. Some alien, these aliens exist. Some theory comes, some picture also came. pictures and what is it? Star Wars and all these things. Quite imaginary, all these things here. Nothing is like that. So, this is emotional level ahimsa. Bhagwan Ram, when he sent Angad to Lanka for giving his message to Ravan, see the beauty. He said, Kaju hamaru tasu hit hoi. Let Sita also come back, but Ravan also should, his goodness should be there, at least keep that in your mind. Kaju hamaru tasu hit hoi. This is emotional ahimsa. Emotional or intentional, same thing is there. And what I feel, that ahimsa can be practiced only at the intentional level and not at the physical level at all time. Anyway, I'll come to that. So understand? One is the intrinsic, essential ahimsa, knowledge ahimsa. Second is emotional ahimsa. Third one, verbal ahimsa. I don't hurt anybody verbally. You are a fool. Get out. So, this is verbal ahimsa. Words should come after a lot of thinking, contemplation, and then it should come out. Then only it has knowledge, it has joy, it has brilliance, it has divinity. Bhagati Pratap Tej Balsani. बोलो भगति प्रताप तेज बल सानी मन संतोष सुनत कपि बानी. When Sita ji heard Hanumanji's voice, it had devotion, it has glory of Lord, it has the valor, it has the bal, humility. So word should come after tapasya. It should not come from my pistol of my ego or attachment. And then the words have it has a transforming faculty. My words are not for information, it is for transformation. And therefore saints' words, it can be as simple as 2 words, but they can transform anybody's life. Many saints speak very less, sometimes they don't speak also. Verbal level ahimsa has to be practiced. Don't say anything which he remembers whole life and he cannot forget that, what you said to him. Don't say anything. Better you die and gulp the poison. You do tapasya. Don't say anything. Neither keep in the mind. Because if you don't express and still keep in the mind, still it will be emotional ahimsa you will be doing. Don't say anything. Keep quiet. Why to hurt somebody? It will come back to me in due time. Words will come back. Everything comes back to its source. So words will also come back to its source. So sign of your austerity is how non-hurting you are in your speech. And therefore much of the suktas have asked God to give us a proper speech. Jivva ve madhumattama. May my voice and tongue be of honey. Madhu manishye, madhu vadishye, madhu makshyami, etc. A very, very important aspect. We cannot hurt physically because he is stronger. So we hurt verbally or emotionally. Physically, don't hurt anybody. As much as possible, don't hurt. That means don't kill animals. Don't kill animals, because when you cannot give life, then you have no right to take life. Why to take life when you cannot give life? Why to create a pain in the system? So don't hurt anybody physically also, verbally. So 4 level I said, minimum is there. But please understand, ahimsa cannot be practiced at all time in all ways. So don't hurt anybody. Physically is impossible. Emotionally don't hurt, but if somebody is breaking the dharma, if somebody is breaking the rules, if somebody is hurting the country, then your ahimsa is to create hinsa. From hinsa you create ahimsa. So this is the meaning of ahimsa. Gandhiji says ahimsa, I cannot understand what he meant. Is a better way of saying I don't understand. Instead of saying that was wrong. Some country is attacking, you also attack, give him befitting reply. If somebody is attacking the saint or the girl or the ashram physically, you also attack that person. And protect your dharma, protect your mother, protect your sister, protect the saints. Once I asked Gurudev, I was in college, so I said, don't follow it, don't follow it. I said, supposing I live in a system where the wrong people are progressing or they are doing something wrong, and the system and the government is not doing anything, is it wrong to punish them? He said, no. You can take guns. But do it for a bigger and higher and nobler cause. And bear the consequences of that also. So there is, Ramji did himsa in Ram by killing Ravan. Krishna did Mahahimsa. He killed much more people than Bhagwan Ram killed. He killed his whole families. 18 times he killed Jarasang's whole battalion. Deviji, full of astra shastra here. So there is no God which does not have, who has not killed. So hinsa jaruri hai. But please note, himsa is to establish ahimsa. Himsa is not to establish adharma. If somebody is attacking me, I'll also attack to protect the higher values. Dand is a niti, and if dand is not there, society will go totally, what shall I say, totally haywire. If the people who do wrong are not punished, then the whole system will break into pieces in due time. You have to give them a solid punishment. But intentionally don't punish. Punish physically to bring back, so that they can also understand that point. So 4-level ahimsa. And this himsa is also there. Doctor does himsa only if he is operating. Mother, father hit, that is also hinsa. But it is required. Otherwise, spare the rod and spoil the child. Teacher may also hit. Hit. Of course. You have brought that big one. I am using to hit everybody. From a distance. What is it called? Pool doodle. Okay, whatever is there. But disappointing fact was nobody was getting hurt. गड़बड़ करे कोई धर्म तो हिंसा करो उसकी. समझे क्या ना? So don't think that hinsa, but intention should be. Hinsa can be practiced only at the intentional level at all time, but physical level, ahimsa is not possible. Because lot of wrong people are there, lot of people who break the dharma are there, and they have to be they have to be punished. So in the context of one's swadharma, this is swadharma is there. Swadharma, samanya dharma is a very big word. But swadharma is not possible unless I respect somebody's emotions. I told many times, my duty is your right and your duty is my right. And when you don't have the feeling of hurting somebody, then only you do your duty. And if I don't do what I am supposed to do, it will hurt somebody. Anybody who is hurt because of somebody in correspondingly who has not done what he was supposed to do. If husband doesn't do his duty, it will hurt the wife. It is also hinsa. Not doing your duties, if wife doesn't do the duty, it will hurt the husband. If teacher doesn't do the duty, it will hurt the student. If student doesn't do the duty, it will hurt the teacher. It's not that you do the duty and other is not affected. It will affect in some way, at some time, in some manner. That is called swadharma, samanya dharma also. And apad dharma I already told, if required, you have to do something to protect the dharma. Main thing is, ahimsa is only for protecting the dharma, and hinsa at the physical level. It is not possible that you can have no hinsa at all. It is not possible. And somehow, I feel this concept of being so docile has come in Hinduism. So if required, one should be aggressive to combat the wrong aggressive person. Kalahu jit sagahi raghubansi. Bhagwan Ram said, even the Raghuvanshi, we can conquer Kal also. And paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam. So one should understand. But that is for apad dharma at some other time, when it is not every day you have to shoot everybody. It is not that. And therefore in certain countries, military training is compulsory. It is apad dharma at some time when the country like Israel had invoked there's a military training is compulsory there. So all the people who were trained, they were asked. Even the former president came to fight. So this is the meaning of that. You have to be ready. Okay? But protection, not for our ego. Protection of dharma, protection of saints, protection of women in the society. Next question, lot of questions are there. I don't know how I'll get completed. Next question is here. Hari Om Swamiji. Hari Om, Hari Om. So, how to increase my sadhana and be detached from sansara? I'll say one thing you do. Every day hear one good satsang. One satsang a day keeps the sansara away. Simplest sadhana I am telling. You need not do jap, etc. No, what did you say? No. You said you need not do jap, etc. No, I am not saying need not do. I am saying this is most compulsory. Even if you do jap, etc., your mind will not be quiet unless you hear some good saint's words. There is a power of word. Definitely you should do jap, but first priority should be satsang. Jap alone will not give you that fruit which a good satsang will give. And increase your sadhana bit by bit. Don't rush to increase from 1 mala to 100, because if you do 100, third day you won't do 0. For 5 months you will not pick up your mala. Some people have done and they have told me the consequences. They have developed such an apathy and allergy from that sadhana. So go slowly. Increase the diet slowly. Reduce also slowly. Abruptness is not the way of the wise people. Shanai pantha, shanai kantha, shanai parvat langanam. Walk slowly, stitch the clothes slowly, climb up slowly. Every 6 months you have to increase one mala. 6 months. Okay. 3 months. But supposing I increase every month, very good. Only then after this year I will have 12 more. I don't know this way. How a whole day I will be doing my jap only. Don't worry. Somewhere. Vishnu says, now I am increasing every month. Now it is 17. And this way by the end of the year, it will be more than, more than 30 or something like that. What else I will do? So, Surya Baba used to say, whole day if you keep on doing Nam Jap or Vishnu Sahasranam, and you do whole life, still it is less in comparison to the sins that you have done in the past. जितनी भी आप साधना कर लो वो कम ही है अपनी वासना के कंपैरिजन में. अपने अज्ञान, वासना, संचित कर्म, पाप, पहाड़ है ये सब. They are big mountains and our sadhana is like a small speck. So more you do and more it is, you will feel it is lesser I am doing. Lesser you do, more you will feel I am doing more. It's like more you know any subject, you know how lesser I know. Lesser you know, you understand, you think I know the subject very well. Anybody in that, any area will soon, I know very less about this subject. There is much more. So increase slowly and detachment will come only when you are attached to your sadhana, your satsang or your guru or God. Guru, God, satsang, sadhana, that extreme attachment will take you to extreme detachment. Detachment is leaving, but you cannot leave unless you are holding to something else. You lift the feet at the back, but you have to put the feet, 1 foot on the front also. Otherwise you will slip. Or you will sleep. So this is important. Okay? So that is important. I'll come back to it more. I'm not taking the name. Shall I take the name also of the people who asked the question? Leave it. No? Okay. Because your name is also there. They are playing safe. They want to be politically safe. Politically correct, what is called. Acha, one question is yours. When doing Murti Puja, should I feel the Murti is receiving the offerings or a medium to take it to the Bhagwan that is in my jap? When I am doing puja, I keep thinking in my mind that I am giving to the then Lord in my mind. Please understand one thing, Murti and Bhagwan are not too different. Murti and God is not a symbol of God. Like a flag is a symbol of the country. Murti is same as your God who is in the cosmos. Why? Because Angi Abhed is there. Part and the whole is one. If you have to honor me, you can put one tika on my forehead. That tika goes to my whole body. Or you give me one flower in my... You don't say, I offered it to the hand. You say, I offer it to Swamiji. So Murti is Lord. And Lord takes your sankalp. He is sankalp bhogi. He has already tasted the prasad. But the sankalp and the bhav is there. That is already there. So don't think that it is the Lord who is acting, he is eating through the Murti. Medium, it's not a medium to take the Bhagwan. He is the Bhagwan himself who is consuming my offering. And of course, in the mind God is there, you can always offer that. But Murti, I always say, Murti smiles, Murti laughs, Murti scolds. See, they say that sculpture who made the Ram Murti in Ayodhya, his experience, he said the Murti which I made was different, and the moment it was installed, it was different. And they have compared both the Murtis, and there is a significant difference between the two. Don't think, see our Murti here, Chinmaya Shiva Murtis. If you compare that Murti which came in 2012, and you can see the photograph clearly. So you can clearly see the evident difference between two Murtis. Any Murti is Lord Himself. उसकी वैसे ही पूजा करो आप जैसे कोई जीवित की पूजा करते हैं. And therefore, whatever upchar we do, same upchar has to be done for the God, to disidentify from our body. If I take bath, he also has to take bath. If I put on dress, he also has to put on dress. If I use mirror, he also has to be shown mirror. If I eat, he also has to eat. If I sleep, he also has to sleep. At least mentally put him to sleep. And anything what you do, actually it goes to you mentally only. Because always you close your eyes after offering Naivedya and you mentally think that he is eating. And that is very important. Upasana is done only with the mansik sharir. That you think, you visualize that inside that mind God is now, He has taken my food, I am putting him in the mouth and he is eating now. More you can make your upasana body, not the physical body, and more you can make that upasya body in the mind, more you will feel Murti is changing. Difference between the Vigraha and the statue is this only. A statue has no hunger, thirst. But your personal God has hunger, thirst. It is a relative, it is with relation. So that is there. So we have to think God is there and feed Him, talk to Him in your mind. That is very important. Okay, next question is there. Hari Om Swamiji. My humble. Poor Swamiji has lovingly guided on the divine character of Bhagavan Ram, and that one should imbibe these qualities. Each day I realize I am yet an infant in sadhana and spiritual progress. Humbly seek Swamiji's guidance on the steps of coming closer to Lord Ram's character, and what is the first quality one should put all effort in attaining on overcoming. Thank you, Swamiji. Good Swamiji, thank you. I'll tell you one thing. It takes a lot of time to grow here. You grow not in leaps and bounds. You go by millimeter and micrometer. Micromillimeter. But one character which is the basis of all values in a spiritual life is your humility and obedience. The basis of a spiritual life is not hearing to somebody, is not reading, not jap also, not puja also. I have seen sometimes people doing puja and jap highly arrogant. I am saying after seeing so many people. So your puja and jap doesn't ensure you are a good person. Ravan was great pujari. I'm not saying you, well, you are telling to me or what, I also do my jap and puja. No, don't take it otherwise. But that does not ensure you are a pure-minded person. Because you do jap and puja regularly, or you do satsang regularly, that doesn't mean you are a very good person and a pure-minded person. Well, bekar hai. When you say do jap also, I am doing that also. Listen. All that glitters is not gold. And you must be knowing your mind, what to say about me. You know your mind very well. No issues about that. Here I will say, I'm not calling the spade the spade. We are trying how to remove the spade. And some people are saying they hardly do any jap puja. They hardly attend satsang. They are hardly with some saint, but their high level of humility and obedience is there. The basis of spiritual life and basis of all values is humility, is the ability to think yourself as small in front of Lord or elders or Guru, or to know and be conscious that I also can be wrong and I may be wrong. Another person may be right also, and he has something which I don't have also. And from this humility, you develop punya and you please the God, and He will send somebody in your life. After that will come your obedience. Through obedience, you will please the teacher and seva. Without humility, you can't serve. Because in humble person will leave his desires and opinions and obstinate nature very fast. Spiritual life is not based on doing, it is based on giving. My obstinacy is there. I can't give up this point. I cannot take it. You have to take it. Be happy. And that makes the spiritual life very, very tough and difficult. Because the amount of surrender it requires is too much here. Very few are able to, many go to pursue, but very few are able to continue, and hardly anybody is able to touch the goal. Because that amount of surrender, amount of sacrifice, we do sacrifice only at a physical level, not at emotional and ego level. And you can't continue for a very long time. You will break somewhere. Your journey will be broken because you cannot give up your desires and ego on that point. So one quality which we should pray to God, that please make me egoless. Please make me, I should not be stubborn. One place in the world. Place can be father, place can be mother, place can be God, place can be Guru. One place. In 7 billion people, one person, one place, one altar. Whosoever is there, don't mind it. And without that, you won't be able to grow properly. Sevak seva bhav binu bhav tariye urgari. And therefore, and people are more in studying, in cramming, in by-hearting, in conducting study groups, in attending some satsang at some time, in taking a project. All these are best friends of ego. Or giving talks. Or some may do jap. They don't come to the point that I am meant to 3 years serving, sacrificing and surrendering. It is all based on this. So humility takes to obedience, obedience takes to seva, seva takes to some saint will come, saint will take you to the Lord and satsang. This is the sequential progress. Without that, your personality won't unfold itself. The first thing. After that, all value will come. Like if you have ego, all wrong values will come. So if humility is there, slowly you will understand, okay, I was wrong here. I think I should improve now. Humble person understands where he is wrong very fast, and he takes a vow to correct it. He is very critical about himself. Because he knows his mind. It hurts for him when he sees these bad qualities in me. So if somebody praises, is never happy. Humble person is never happy after listening the praises, because he knows that I think he doesn't know me whole completely. He knows me only partially. He doesn't know that aspect of my personality which I think in my mind. I meet him for a small time, but what I do and what I think, he doesn't know me. So he's very embarrassed when somebody praises him. He's not thirsty after praise. He's closer to truth. But the arrogant person, he covers it up and he still wants a false show of his values, and he wants to be praised on something. But other points he puts under the carpet, sweeps under the carpet. I see your fault, but before seeing your fault, I should see my fault also. Everybody is very bad, but only I am the good one. I am the only good person existing. This is the arrogant person. And therefore, humble person doesn't reject anybody because he has done something wrong. Because he says, I also have done wrong. If I want to be accepted, then you also should be accepted. I am not that great to be accepted, and still I am accepted. So I should love and accept you in spite of whatever you are. Is it okay now? This was one quality which ensures, because you will be obedient after that. Obedience is the child of humility. Otherwise you won't be obedient. You will do whatever you want. Or you will be partially obedient. Because your vasanas, your nature, your style will not allow you to be obedient. And unless you have obedience, you can't win somebody, elders, whether your father's mind, mother's mind, teacher's mind. Or something easy, something which is easy to follow, you will do. The moment it becomes difficult, you won't do it. Somebody is impressed only when you do something difficult what others could not have done. What was difficult to do, he did it. Is it correct? Sitapan Maharaj, when Gurudev went to him and he said, where is Shivananji's letter? And he asked him to go back. He could have said, okay, when you go back later, get his letter. Now you have come all the way at least. And he went back, at that time walking again, came back. It took more than 10 days. And that struck upon Maharaj. That was the first thing which made him closer to. Because he knew that this is a sign of his obedience and sincerity. Other person said, well, what is this? He's not understanding. I will lie or what? I'll not lie. Obedience is there wherever ego is or our notions or our desires are not as per yours, then I will not be obedient. Other places I will be obedient. This partial thing doesn't work. Partial eclipse also doesn't have any effect. Unless something is complete, partial husband doesn't work, partial wife doesn't work, partial mother doesn't work. You have to be complete somewhere. मरना पड़ता है किसी के लिए. Obedience has to be there. आज्ञा समन सो साहिब सेवा. And I follow. Second, it brings your punya. Somebody's heart you come, somebody prays for you. The next step is that you are able to get the saints in your life. And slowly, slowly you unfold, and there is no limit to your going up. This is your first thing, and other things will follow about Bhagwan Ram. So be insistent on humility and obedience. Even if you have to give life, better to give life anyway. At least I will have a satisfaction that I lived for something higher in my life. When these soldiers go on the border and they know that now I'll die definitely. Sometimes they know that this is over now. And I'll die. They're very happy to die at that time. They think at least because of my death, many people will be living after. सरफिरोशी की तमन्ना हमारे दिल में है, देखना है जोर कितना बाजुए कातिल में. This is why Bhagat Singh kiss the gallows. This life belongs to brave person. Spiritual bravery is giving up your ego and insistence. It's not a physical bravery that you walk in the night on the road in South Africa. It's not. Our alarm has gone off. You are seeing where alarm is there at 2 o'clock. That is not going outside, I mean. I used to go out. There was a time. So there was nobody here. And this old temple was there. An old temple had its own alarm. And every night it used to go out. And nobody, your Lordship, you got up. Only that was a conclusion. Everything was okay. And inside the temple there was an alarm, panel was there inside the temple. So this is required. Okay, let's go to the next question. More we will see. Tyag karo jara sak. Juju, struggle. Get out of your nature. Uttisht jagrit prapya varanya bodhata. Get up, rise awake. Not stop, not till the goal is reached. This is Vivekananda's. This is not from Upanishad. 2 words only took from Upanishad. Go to the people who know more than you. Learn from them. Tadviddhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya. Next question. Lot of questions are there. I forget that other questions are also there. Swami ji, yes ji. Acha, your question is also there. It is here. Inka question nahi hai. This question is not there in this. But tomorrow also we will have this question answer session. That sounds good. So, well, Swamiji, what is the accurate meaning of dharma in context of duty, right action? Is dharma constant or does it change as per situation? Can one dharma contradict another? How do I decide what is my dharma when? So many questions in one question. Not one question. Many questions are in one question. Anyway, we will try to see. See, I have described this dharma many, many times. Dharma is the one that holds dharyati. And dharyati, dharyate iti dharma. That which holds you and what you should hold, that is called dharma. Dharyate iti dharma or dharyati, dharyate iti dharma. And what is dharma? A certain context of lifestyle, of action, thought, words, through which 4 things happen. Number 1, your capacity to get over your calm and krodh develops. Your tyag kshamta develops. You can leave certain things. Anger is left, which increases your capacity to give up small. काम छोड़ गया, क्रोध छोड़ गया, ईर्ष्या छोड़ गया. Number 1. Number 2, which takes you closer to God. Because dharma is the name of Bhagwan Vishnu also, Vishnu Sahasranam. Dharma is Bhagwan. Third, what was third? It takes you close to the people, because by doing dharma, you become an asset in somebody's life. You become a very big contributor in somebody's life. Dharmic husband will be very big contributor in the wife's life. Dharmic wife will be very big contributor in husband's life. Dharmic guru will be very big contributor in the disciple's life. Dharmic disciple, very big contributor. It can be emotional contribution. It can be verbal contribution. That he has given me best words. He has given me lot. Never he has said anything. Best of the words I have heard from him. This is the dharma. So first what? Which makes you free from your lower thoughts. Second, which makes you an asset. Third, which pleases the God. Fourth, which takes you to the knowledge of self. It creates a jigyasa in you. What is self? What for I have come? Is it clear? Simple thing. If you don't have dharma, that means kam, krodh, irsha, dvesh, ahankar, they are sitting heavy on the chest. Navascon won't help. Navascon can help only when your stomach is heavy. Heart is heavy, Navascon doesn't help. They say heartburn. There is something called heartburn. Navascon helps there. Yes. Huh? It's an acidity. Heartburn is acidity. Acidity. Heartburn. Dharma makes you, and therefore I always say, please understand, I am going to do this work to get out of my some mental prison, some mental wrong notion, some ahankar, some kam, some krodh. After 1 hour, I'll be 1 millimeter better. I cannot be better in kilograms, 1 little gram, milligram, microgram. If action doesn't take your calm and desire and ahankar, that action was futile. How much claps you get off from outside, from a spiritual angle, it has zero value. Spiritual has no value for how big is the building, or how rich you are, or how many people are around you. All these things have no value in a spiritual life. Karma swanashtita pumsam vishwaksen kathasuya nautpade diratim shramevi kevalam. It says in Bhagavad, if devotion has not come after action, it was a labor. I realized that somebody else was helping me. Somebody was there who was. So dharma first is some culprit should be out. Don't create a new culprit. Second is, I see how God helped me. Third is, what was the third? People around me feel that he was, if I take my whole life, I think he has a big role in my life. He has given me something good. I cherish my time. If at the end of my life, I have to write my autobiography, mentally, who will eat? But I'm just saying that if I think of my life, then his name will always be there, that he has been a source of some concern. Source of satisfaction, not concern. Source of satisfaction. And he always took away some of my concern. He never gave concern. This person always took away some concern, which I will never forget. He never gave a concern. He never gave worries. He took away some of my worries. Dharma. 3 हो गया ना? And last, it increases your jigyasa for moksha. It is a function of dharma. I think where I was in Mulund, and 10 values of dharma which is in Manusmriti I had mentioned. Dhriti, Kshama, Tamostayam. You may not have heard it, but that was there in the talk was there. 10 values of dharma are talked in Manusmriti, so each value I took in short. Next question is little ticklish. Is dharma constant or does it change as per situation? Dharma is a very, very complicated area. There is difference between Mahabharata and Ramayana. Ramayana talks of simple dharma, Mahabharata complex dharma. It changes as per time and situation. Dharma is not a constant thing. But please note, whatever you do, four things are constant in the dharma. Expression of that dharma will be very different. In Shanti Parv in Mahabharata, one story comes. Famine was there. I am telling you in short, it's a very long story they have written. And Vishwamitra was very hungry. Very hungry. He didn't get salad. Broccoli was not there. Spinach was also not there. Lettuce was not there. No fruits were there. That what was sweet, what you said? Prunes. Prunes. I had that. So, nothing was there. He was almost dying. He went to Chandal's house, who was eater of dog. So it was a lamp. Chandal said, "Who is there?" He said, "I am there." "But why are you stealing?" "Only, you are Vishwamitra. You are stealing meat. And that too of the dog. What are you doing?" Big conversation is there where he says, "Please don't destroy your dharma. Don't eat this. We are lower class of people. We can eat dog's meat. You should not eat." He said, "Biggest dharma is to maintain body. If I don't maintain body will die. I have to be reborn again to do that work. At least protect the body. After that, I will do prashchit." And he took that dog meat, lot of conversation. He tried to stop a lot. That Chandal. He didn't stop. He offered that to the god and then ate. And somewhere it comes. He said, "Okay, take water." He said, "Water I can get outside. I don't take any with water. I don't take water touched by Chandal." He said, "But you..." He said, "But..." "But you took the meat." "Well, meat I cannot get outside. Water I can get. You keep quiet. Don't touch me." So dharma is a complicated thing. Understood, no? He said, "Mukhya dharma is to protect my body so that I can do bhajan of God. If I don't eat anything, I'll die. I have to reborn. After reborn, again few years will go in upbringing and all these things. To the stage where I am today, it will take lot of years to come to that stage. And just because I am not eating this, so I will eat and I'll protect my body." And then he did prashchit and repentance for all that thing. And then it doesn't mean you should eat meat. Don't take a wrong signal, please. No, because some people are thinking between the lines, which are not said at all. Those lines are not there. Still they are thinking something. This is in that condition where you have famine and not a single fruit or a single leaf is there. Here a lot of leaves and fruits are there. First eat all that, then only you can think of something else. So dharma is not a constant thing. And dharma changes as per your age also. For a grahast, it is mandatory to live with his wife and husband. Mandatory. To have child is mandatory, compulsory. Acha, हाँ. Of the same, if you are a vanaprasthi, it is mandatory. Forget about the husband and wife. Not even attachment is required there. You should not live in your house at all. With the age, the dharma has become different. Stri dharma is different, Purush dharma is different. So dharma depends on what is your internal structure of your mind. So as per the age, dharma will change. As per deshkal, dharma will change. Supposing you are doing Ekadashi, Ekadashi, what you call? So you are doing Ekadashi. And somebody invited you for dinner. And you had not told him Ekadashi is there now, suppose. You didn't tell him that Ekadashi. He prepared everything. You should have told earlier. Now when you went to his house, and then you, oh my God, today is Ekadashi. And then he prepared all his dinner. And now you are saying it is Ekadashi. This is wrong. You should have told earlier. Now at least eat something. Dharma is different here. So as for the Deshkal, or supposing you are diabetic, or your medicines are required, only this, I am going for vegetarian capsule. Marenge tunka vegetarian capsule. This vitamin B is vegetarian. This is pure vegetarian. Medicines are not vegetarian, many of them. You don't know it. You don't know it. It's a medicine. You can't go to the pharmacy and say, please give me vegetarian medicine. He said, please get out and don't waste my time. How can I know all these things? It's as per Deshkal, Dharma is decided, as per Ayu Dharma is decided, as per famine or prosperity Dharma is decided. Getting my point? See, I don't eat rice and all these things. I don't eat. But supposing I go to Guruji, and he always asks, please have dinner with me or lunch with me. Although he knows that what I don't eat. He will make me sit there. And all thali will come. So there my vrat is not there. Whatever is given, I will take it. All vrat is for the saints to come in my life. All 365 days I'll do my vrat, but not in front of him. So Guruji was taking a course in Sandipni and Gurudev came. So morning time they observed Maun. So Gurudev had to meet all the students, all brahmacharis had to meet. So Gurudev asked, what's your name? Yes. Nobody was opening their mouth. Because Guruji had said, don't talk in the morning. They all got good scolding. Patni dandam prathak shayya, mitra dandam abhojanam, guru dandam maun bhava. The punishment to the wife is give her a separate bed. Punishment to the friend is go to his house and don't eat. And punishment to the teacher is becomes maun in front of him. Don't talk only. Ask questions, no talking. But when he said, for whom we are observing silence, he himself, why are you keeping silent there? Some common sense is required, said sometimes. The biggest difference is common sense. Okay, na? So dharma is a very typical thing. Complex thing. It's not that easy to understand. Can one dharma contradict another? Of course. My dharma contradicts your dharma. Dharma is a medicine. One medicine will not be your medicine. Grahas dharma will contradict sannyasi's dharma. Sannyasi's dharma will contradict grahas dharma. Brahmachari dharma will contradict. Everybody has different mind and different stages of life. And sometime earlier what I was doing will contradict what I am doing now, because that was a different desh, kal, vastu was different than what I am supposed to do here. Matra Devo Bhavat, Ramji followed. not Bharatji. Matra Devo Bhava, Pitra Devo Bhava, Bharatji did not follow. He followed the essence of Dharma. And when people told him, see, Kekai is saying she is your mother, father is saying, your brother has said, Bharatji scolded everybody. He said, Dharma teaches you to renounce. They are saying under duress, what you say, will under duress, under some compulsion they are trying. Do you think if I become the king, people will be happy? I'll be contributing somewhere? Do you think I'll be happy? It is out, you have taken the skeleton of Dharma and left the soul of Dharma. Soul of Dharma is 4 things. Self-purification, Ishwar Prasannata, asset, and last is qualification for moksha. You have taken the skeleton of Dharma. That should not be there. Is it right? So not that simple topics, simple area at every time. But in other places it is easy for most of us. Don't worry, what is my dharma? It is very clear my dharma is as per this is my dharma here. Not everywhere it is difficult to understand. Last question, in this question. Not that last one. How do I decide what is my dharma when? Dharma is decided by varnashram, what is your sannyasi or your agrahas. Number 2 ways, how the system, what is the general expectation of the system from you? You are living in some system called house, called institution, called college, called school. There is job description which is not written, but there is a general expectation from you. Please live like this. Please talk like this. Please speak like this. Please think like this. That general samanya apeksha from samaj will decide some of your dharma. One is your designation, other is your samanya apeksha. And last is your antakaran shanti, what gives you permanent fulfillment. I'm not happy because I didn't do what I'm supposed to do. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. You have not done something what has to be done, or you did something what should not be done. Therefore, there is inner fulfillment is not there. Maja nahi aa raha hai. That is called to calibrate your dharma. Calibration is required. I'm not happy what I did, or I'm happy that I did like that. After 10 years also you'll be happy about what you did. Yes. That also is hotana paritosh ji ke. I should be fulfilled in my heart that this I did today. I completed my job, or I got up on time. I have a say. I have conquered my laziness in the morning. I have conquered my eating habits. I have conquered my calm. It doesn't come. No, I am not a calm person. I have conquered my anger. I have conquered my jealousy. I have not at all. So what gives you a very big reward of the thought is the biggest reward. Reward of conquering the mind is a very big reward. How much you say, good, I gave him left and right. But after all things have cooled down, one thing will precipitate that I'm not good in talking, I'm not good in my emotion. I thought bad at that time. And you have to live with this thought whole life. This was not the dharma because it is giving you, it is pricking you. Nobody knows about it. much of the thoughts that you have suffered from, nobody knows about that. So this is something is not happy. Why to carry it? It will become a load, and you will have a split personality. It will be ruptured mind, not a happy mind, because what you think is, and this difficulty, it was easy if you have not heard satsang. At least you are with the flow. After hearing satsang, supposing you are eating, in the chowpatty you are eating bhel puri or what is it called, pani puri, and you are eating. Somebody says, see, what are you eating? See his hand, so dirty. See his long nails. He is putting the whole nail inside, the water inside. Acha, but it's very tasty. See in between he's doing like this also. Really? See, sweating. See, sweat is there all around. See, one fly is taking with his hands. See, all dust from the vehicles are coming inside. There are two ways. Either you leave it and go, give the payment and leave it. Either you forget and keep on eating, because all these things are adding to the taste. But this person couldn't leave. You see? So the joy that he was getting of eating it, now he's eating with the guilt. Hey, bhai, हाथ तो धो लो, ऐसे मत करो, हाथ धो, उसको हटाओ. He said, देखिए, don't disturb me. Lot of customers. If you don't have to eat, go. He said, put on gloves. He said, I don't have gloves. I said, you give me one more. This is kacha pakka seeker. He hears this, laziness is bad, sleeping in the morning is bad, being angry is bad, miscalming is bad, but still he continues. He lives a life of torn life inside. उसका दिल खुश नहीं रहेगा, उसके अंदर हीरोइज्म नहीं है, guts is not there, grit is not there. कूदो उसको, jump, soar high, try at least if you cannot. Try, you can really make it one day. उस अपने अंतःकरण को, he is hurting his heart every moment. Hurting your heart is the biggest sin. तुमने हर्ट किया अपने आप को. अगला वाला कहते को हम नहीं खा रहे, अरे कुछ बहुत अच्छा बना, बोले ठीक है बाद में ले लेंगे. I cannot eat all these things. I am standing here. When you are over, I'll be. He's smiling. बोले कुछ तो ले लो, बोले तुम खा लो ना. And those who are ignorant people, वो कपर खाए जा रहे हैं. When do you become a seeker? संतोष चाहिए उसको. सीकर को अंदर का संतोष चाहिए. He wants a very big fulfillment. छोटी मोटी लॉलीपॉप से नहीं खुश होता. Those who are very good singer, very good dancer, they are not so easily happy with their performance. They say, no, this was not good. This was not good dance today. Not good singing today. Why? Not the best one. I didn't prepare well. Something was wrong somewhere. I don't know what was wrong. Music was not okay, light was not okay, I don't know. But something was not. Satisfaction नहीं हुआ. I can't sleep in the night. ऐसा हो जाता है. You constantly see inside, my jap was not okay. Let me, again Bhagwan, I want a deeper jap. I want to be absorbed. They are men of absorption, fulfillment. They are called men of God. Men of completeness. So this is one way of finding out what is your dharma. First is what is your designation. Second is what is the general expectation. And third is what is your fulfillment. Shastri Vidhi, what is your varna and ashram. This will decide. This is general way. Otherwise, a person will have no value. Okay, time is over. You will see more tomorrow. There are more questions. So your question will come tomorrow. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevamashashyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namah. Hari Om.